Hi, I'm Bart Hanson. I'm the owner and operator of CrushLivePoker.com. The following hand comes from our call-in show that we record at 4:45 p.m. Pacific Time every Monday. If you want to call in your hand, check out the phone number in the description.
Sure.
Okay.
So I'm at Lucky Chances in Coloma, California.
Okay.
The game is structured as a 3-5 blind, $1,000 cap.
Okay.
The effective stack size, my stack size is 975.
Okay.
I'm under the gun with red aces, ace of hearts, ace of diamonds.
Okay.
I raise to $20.
Oh,
I get called by under the gun +2.
okay.
He's I would say somewhat loose passive, but maybe aggressive pre-flop with his openings. But he only has around 320 bucks.
Okay.
There are three other callers, including the button. I describe him as a very over-aggressive Asian dealer. So, for example, he overbets when he has the initiative. He pre-flop raise, for example, $30. He'll overbet the pot, like maybe 1.5x the pot when he has like pocket fours on a 10-8-3 board. And I know
Hmm.
this because he turned a four on someone. So anyway, so he calls and the big blind calls. So there's $108 in the pot.
So you get called by four people, is that right?
I get called by four.
Four
Yes.
people. So now it's five ways, right?
Five ways, $108.
Okay. So five ways you've got aces and
Sorry, $103. Sorry, minus the big blind call. So it's $103
okay.
minus the.
Yep.
The flop comes king of diamonds, 10 of hearts, six of diamonds.
All right, so King of Diamonds, 10 of Hearts, 6 of Diamonds. So it's a total rainbow board. You have aces, and you've got three
It's not
people.
rainbow.
Yeah,
It's
ace.
not rainbow.
It's not rainbow.
It's not. It's a king of diamonds, 10 of hearts, six of diamonds.
Oh, okay, two diamonds. But you have the ace of diamonds in your hand. So ace of hearts, ace of diamonds, King of Diamonds, 10 of Hearts, 6 of diamonds. And you've got three people basically that are in the field that have position on you, and then you've got the big blind here, and you're under the gun, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Okay. So checks to me.
Hmm.
Um, I debate whether I should check or bet. I decide betting is best. Bet half the pot,
Okay.
targeting any king,
Sure.
any 10, any diamond, any gut shot, or open straight draw, with a plan to size up on the blank turn. However many half of the deck would be blank, I bet. Anyway, that's my prayer. I get
Just one
called by under the gun.
one quick thing, and I would bet in your spot at this level, mostly.
Yeah.
Just some of the stuff that we've done on top section. If you look at when you put something like this into a solver, just for reference, the times that you check boards like this are when you have the ace of diamonds. So if there was a time that you wanted to sometimes check aces, you would want to do it with the ace of diamonds. So you could check your hand sometimes. Obviously have no problem with the bet. So you bet 50.
Right. Yeah. Obviously, I have the flush blocker.
Yep.
So anyway, called by under the gun +2.
Okay.
Folds to the button. The over aggressive Asian dealer
Yep.
raises to $250. So
So
now I'm put to the decision
so
of calling.
how much does the button have again?
He covers me.
He
He has
covers
a
you.
little override. Yeah.
Okay, so it gets checked to you bet 50. UTG2, who you said was sort of short, right? With 320 makes the
Yeah.
call, and this guy now makes it 250. And you guys start with you start with 1,000 basically, right?
About
Yeah.
975.
I mean, there are there are certain times when, if you know the right type of player where you can fold here. I mean, here's the thing, like, I guess you would think so. He's gonna three bet pocket kings, right? Maybe he flats with tens and sixes, so he has those sets if he fast plays them. And then maybe he's got king 10. I mean, there's a fair amount of king 10s people might call with offsuit king 10s. I think with the ace of diamonds, yes, you are blocking the fact that he has the nut flush draw, but we've talked about this before. Like, you can call here, especially with the backdoor equity. Like, this is a call with the ace of diamonds, I think, for sure. You could be debatable whether or not, like, sometimes if you were going to fold some aces or some one pair hands, you would do it without a diamond. So I would call.
Mhm. Okay.
Hmm.
And I do call,
Okay.
and under the gun plus two calls, and I put him on some sort of draw, like an open-ended straight draw or a flush draw or whatever. I that's my read at the time. Anyway, so the turn comes a blank, two of clubs.
So the pot's like what, like 900 or something?
No. It's 608, 603, or wait, but no, you're right. Sorry, you're right. It's a nine,
Two.
about
You
800
Yeah, well, you
and
put
50.
750. You put 750 on the flop. Yeah, it's about 850. Okay, it's about
850,
850,
yeah.
and you have like 7 to 750 left, something like that.
Uh,
Yeah.
Something like that, yeah.
Okay, so the
So,
turn's the deuce of clubs, king of diamonds, 10 of hearts, 6 of diamonds. Turns the deuce of clubs. You have aces, ace of hearts, ace of diamonds. You bet 50 into four people. Call 250. You call. The other guy calls. Turns the deuce of clubs. Okay, now what?
so the checks to the button, he goes all in,
Well, he goes all in for like almost a pot size bet, right?
pretty much.
I think I'd probably fold now, to be honest with you.
Yeah.
I think I would probably fold now. The other thing too is that with that guy calling in between, I agree with you that he probably skews himself more towards draws. So, now that you don't pick up the diamond on the turn, things change. It's now bad that you have the ace of diamonds in your hand. Obviously, he could have some sort of combo draw like queen jack of diamonds, jack nine of diamond. I mean, there's only a couple, maybe 10x of diamonds. There's only really a couple of combo draws, not that many. I think you're outpaced here by value if he flats tens and sixes, and he's got offsuit king tens, which there are 9 combinations of. So I mean, I'm looking at that, and there's like 15 fat value combinations right there. The combo draws like queen jack of diamonds, eight nine of diamonds. Maybe I think value here probably gets you by at least 2 to 1, maybe even 3 to 1. Unless the
Hmm.
guy's like a crazy spaz and he's overplaying like ace king or king queen that wasn't 3-bet pre.
Right. And I tank. I don't like folding aces that fast. So I get into a little banter with the button. I said, "What are you thinking about?" I say, I'm wondering what you have." And he says, "You can't beat a set," and that nailed it for me. I knew that he hadn't beat. I folded
Okay, I agree. Yeah.
under the gun plus two calls,
Okay.
the remaining $50 or so,
Hmm.
and then the river is a blank.
Now I'm going to be honest with
So
you. When you sent me this ahead of time, I actually didn't know the results, but it looks like you put them in here, which is interesting. But I did not know the results. Tell us the results here.
yeah, the results under the gun plus two shows king of diamonds, 10 of clubs for two pair. Button
So
shows king of hearts.
under the gun two has king 10,
Yes,
and he
under the
just
gun plus two has.
and he didn't
Mhm.
backship on the flop. That's interesting.
Yeah, I
Or
know.
didn't
That
raise
was
your
why.
flop bet.
Yeah, that's why I was surprised he had that hand.
Yeah.
So,
And what did the
and
button
then the
have?
button shows he had the king of hearts, six of hearts.
King of hearts, 6 of hearts. So he has
Yeah,
top and bottom. So
yeah.
with the king of diamonds, 10 of hearts, 6 of diamonds out there, there's three more value combinations if he's going to call with king six suited, right? I mean, that's really, I mean, for all you guys who are viewers and stuff, when we ever put into a situation like this, especially Garland, when you have the ace of diamonds in your hand, if you're playing against somebody that's very wide and that's like gonna play, like if this guy's playing king six suited on the button, he's playing king 10 off. So again, I would just look at the combos and I'd be like, wow, well, you've got 6 sets, taking out pocket kings, 9 king 10s, that's 15. If he has king six, that's 18. And really, like, he's got to be very aggressive with the combo draw. There's going to be more value there, I feel like, than basically semi bluffs, unless you have a total spaz that's overplaying something.
Hmm.
So,
Yeah. So
did you,
yeah,
th-
that's
I
my
mean,
hand.
did you have a problem with your fold?
I was questioning. I was debating whether I should fold the flop. I have
Oh,
an
that's
issue of
interesting.
folding to a single raise
Uh
when I
huh.
have like aces or kings. Like someone raises me when I bet.
Right,
Um,
right,
I
right. Well, I got to tell you, that
Mhm.
I think it's a little bit weak, Garland, but you could probably call me back in a few months because for you guys on YouTube, I'm doing a 5-5 challenge with CLP where well, I had said that I was gonna try to play full time 5-5 at the bike, 1K cap, with the exception of doing playing in huge games on live at the bike. I don't know if I'm gonna do it full time, but I'll probably get at least, I would say maybe 50 to 70 hours in a month at 5.5 for the next maybe 3 to 4 months to get some material from the site. So I'll have a better gauge, but I can sort of see where you're going with it, like how sometimes, you know, if people are just raising two pair plus, like, can I fold? But the other thing though too is that you have to understand with your hand, with specifically with aces, the ace of diamonds, is that you actually have equity. You know what I mean? Like you have equity against two pair hands, especially with your backdoor diamond, and especially if the diamond comes and it shuts the action down on the turn. That's why I said like if you want to fold some of these hands like this, Garland, maybe you do it without the diamond in your hand because you don't have the backdoor equity, unless you think an overriding factor is just that your opponent like pushes a lot of nut flush draws. And of course, if you don't have that card, he can have it. You see what I'm saying? You got to balance that.
Yeah, so I guess I'm more comfortable with how I played this one.
Yeah. All right, Garland. Appreciate it. Thanks for the call. Hey guys, if you like what you've seen here, please click on the subscribe button and you'll get notified every time we put up a new video. And if you want to check out crushlivepoker.com for the first month free, use the code YTA200. Click on the link right there.